All right, we're now ready for our final speaker of the day, Alex Abens.
Welcome to September 2008 at the Sacred Acre in Parkersburg, Iowa. Do you know who said, if all I ever taught you was how to block and tackle, I failed you as a coach? It was I, Ed Thomas, one of the greatest football coaches of all time. My journey started in Parkersburg, Iowa on July 17, 1950. My parents, Arthurine and Roy, named me Edward Arthur Thomas. I was the oldest of 5 kids and I had 1 brother and 3 sisters. As a kid, I loved sports. I behaved well and rarely got in trouble at school. After school, I would always play football or baseball with the neighborhood kids, or I would read the Bible with my grandma because I loved it. My nickname as a child was Eddie, and it was for the rest of my life. I went to elementary, middle, and high school at the Abens Parkersburg School District. When I moved to college, I received a teaching degree from the University of Northern Iowa, and I also went to college at William Penn University. I got a teaching job at the Abens Parkersburg High School, where I met Jan, and we had 2 kids, Aaron and Todd Thomas. I got a job as the Northeast Hamilton High School football coach and coached there for 2 years, and then I got a job as the Abens Parkersburg head football coach and coached there for 42 years. I won the 2005 National High School Football Coach of the Year award and was invited to the 2005 Super Bowl in Detroit. In May 2008, horror struck Parkersburg. An EF5 tornado hit and destroyed Parkersburg in 34 seconds. The Sacred Acre was destroyed, and most of the homes and schools were too. Most of you know I'm known by 3 things. One of them being I was one of the greatest football coaches of all time. I coached at Abens Parkersburg for 42 years, won 2 state titles, and made the playoffs nearly every year. Another thing I was most known for was my leadership and impact on others. Some people say I changed kids' lives. I had a few students who got into drugs and alcohol, and I got them to go out for football and change their futures. I had 4 linemen go to the pros: Casey Wigman, Jared DeVries, Aaron Campman, and Brad Meester. Another thing I was most known for was my role in the cleanup after the EF5 tornado hit Parkersburg. I rebuilt my Sacred Acre, the other sports fields, and most of the schools. I put $10,000 that I got from all my camps into the cleanup fund. Sadly, on June 24th, 2009, I was murdered by Mark Becker. He shot me in the head 7 times when I was 59 years old. My death was a tragedy to my football players and my survivors, Jan, Aaron, and Todd Thomas. 1 year after my death, Jan, Aaron, and Todd won an ESPN SB Award in honor of me. I appreciate all of the parents for coming to our speeches, and I'd like you to remember me, Ed Thomas, as one of the greatest football coaches of all time. And I would also like you to remember me by the 3 F's: faith, family, and football.